Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league is supreme. But your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last lap like the last comic standing. Make it the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some... Newspaper boy, dog, fetch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion. Well, I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything must go, be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cared. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the missing, acquire the license to listen with the fire to... So where's my welfare? Where's my healthcare? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin doctors spinning. Old white men grinning, power to devour, and do its bidding. Can you think?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our side. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Speedy out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Barry. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's the closer in at the 5. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. And so Irving nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. Bosh, the screen. Inside. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Stockton kicks to Maravich. Malone, left side. And he goes in for the dunk.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, Greg, with his length, he doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
And I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem. Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Thompson again, Stockton. Passes it to Malone. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that one's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's Maravich on the wing. To the inside. It's deflected. Thompson outside. Pulls up on the wing. Puts up the baby hook. In deep, Bosh drops it in. Bosch has got 7 points in the game. Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Mutombo kicks to Stockton. Now the pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. And here's Maravich from the arc.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Malone following the score by Cleveland. Irving attacking to halt the run. Can't get the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pulls up. Speedy the pass to Bosch. They set the pick to the middle. Maravich with the steal. Irving kicks to Maravich. And the shot is good. Maravich has got his first bucket of the night.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
.153 left in the first quarter. Here's Barry. Here's the closer. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Julius Irving. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Iguodala kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Wallace. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Primetime. There's the screen. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond comes in for the closer. And the franchise is subbed in for Speedy. Smith kicks to Lucas. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Favors attacking. Back to Gervin. Takes it from 10. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Here's Smith. Knocks down the step-back J.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And all right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Barry. Gervin out there with the franchise. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Bosch in at the 4. For 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Here's Lucas. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Gervin. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Arenas attacking. And the layup is good. Arenas has got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Mutombo is checked in for Lucas. Irving comes in for prime time. And Stockton subbed in for Smith. The closer's checked in for the Cavaliers. Speedy comes in for the franchise. Malone. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosch last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Baylor. Pass to the closer. From deep. And Chris Bosch gets the 3.
For 3.
Bosch has got 13.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosch. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Irving's shot is good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Speedy the pass to Barry. No luck. Good work defensively by Baylor.
Hey, guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosch back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone. And I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Cavaliers timeout.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Thunder making a change here. Maravich is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Speedy the pass to the closer. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Irving. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Stolen by Stockton. Got a hand on it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
In the corner, Irving with it. Dishes it to Mutombo. Stolen by Bosch. To the inside. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his second basket of the game.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Malone. Cleveland also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for the closer, and it's Slim in for Barry. No good from Maravich.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
.127 left to play here in the half. Here's Irving. Inside Leaner. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Lucas is checked in for Mutombo. Primetime comes in for Maravich. And Smith subbed in for Stockton. Here's Primetime. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Thunder. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Arenas is checked in. Back to Thompson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. With 4 seconds on the clock, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. And so we conclude the first half. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
You know, Bosh is playing really well. 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Thunder 5 right now. Irving is out there at Malone. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Stockton. And it's Mutombo in a center. Malone outside. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Barry. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bosch, the screen. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the closer. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gervin's checked in. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Stockton dishes to Malone. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Poked loose. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here is Stockton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot's good from Irving.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Speedy the pass to Bosch. 11 feet out and he hits it. Bosch has got 15.
And, you know, we saw Chris Bosch really ramp it up with the 3-ball last season. I mean, we frequently see vets do that. LaMarcus Aldridge is a recent example. Extending your range is a great way to keep playing at a high level, especially as you enter your 30s.
Speedy the pass to the closer. And it's Gervin missing. Thunder trailing by 11. Mutombo inside. Irving. Again, Oklahoma City.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Baylor's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barry. Baylor defending. Pass to Gervin. 5 on the clock. No good off the front iron. Pushing it up. A pull-up. No good from Maravich.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Maravich has got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose The D hasn't been able to keep up.
From downtown, Maravich missing again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Gervin passes to the closer. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And what a game for the closer. He's got 10 points and 4 block shots. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Mutombo. Lucas comes in for Malone. Primetime's checked in for Maravich. And Smith subbed in for Stockton.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
It's Gervin on the wing. 14 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And stolen by Favors. The pass to Speedy. And the layup's good off the glass. Speedy's got his third basket of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
To the inside. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And he recovers it. The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for the closer. Thompson comes in for Gervin. And the franchise is subbed in for Speedy. Smith with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Chris Bosh is out there at Perry. Then it's the franchise. Then it's Thompson. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Here's Arenas. Outside Bosh. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The closer's checked in for Cleveland. Speedy comes in for the franchise. And so it's Cleveland with it. Trailing by 2. And the shot is good. And it's 8 points for Speedy.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Chris Bosh hits from deep. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's prime time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The closer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. Pass to the closer. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Maravich is checked in for a prime time. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Gervin's checked in. Mutombo kicks to Maravich. And right through it goes.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Here's Speedy. He's covered by Stockton. Out left to the wing. Bosh. Bosh can't get that one to fall.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good. Gervin. Thunder trailing by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Stockton kicks to Irving. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Irving. He's got 16 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And here's Bosh for 3. Bosh with another miss. Stolen. Passes it to the closer. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Here's Irving. They get it again. Here's Malone. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Jazz in Utah.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The closer passes to Bosh.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Malone with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive. Gervin
against Maravich. He kicks it to Mutombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mutombo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Stockton kicks to Irving. Outside for Stockton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Luda. Remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah. In my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like all we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. David said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. Two rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, yeah, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And, guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Chris Bosh is out there with the closer. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Speedy. And it's Barry in the three.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Now, here is Irvin. Following the miss by Chris Bosh. Passes it to Speedy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Julius Erving. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Now here's Malone. To the paint. It's deflected.
Barry.
The shot's good from Barry.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Stockton dishes to Mutombo. Back to Stockton. Mutombo sets a screen. Stockton kicks to Irving. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Bosh. Off the pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Gervin. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Fires the three. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And it's Gervin missing. The Thunder with the lead. Irving kicks to Stockton. Malone passes to Mutombo. Back to Malone. There's the dish to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Mutombo. Lucas comes in for Malone. Primetime's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Smith subbed in for Irving. Arenas kicks to Thompson. For the three. That's good, and Arenas with the assist.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Back to Lucas. Here's Primetime. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Wallace, good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Arenas, following the score by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Thompson puts it up. The Thunder pull it in. Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. And the Thunder making a switch here. Maravich is checked in. And then for Cleveland, the closer comes in for Drummond. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Derek Favors.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record, the most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserves. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
12 seconds left to play here in the first. Out left to the wing. Here's the closer. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really?
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we.